Hello students, once again welcome back to my channel. I am Sabu Joseph. Welcome to SVJ Academy. So many practical and academic videos are available in my channel. Kindly go through each video. You can study the accounting very well. Today we are going to start a new chapter, trial balance and errors. Before going to the chapter, I have a humble request to you. Kindly subscribe and watch. You will get lots of information, useful videos from my channel. And also please like and share the videos to your friends. Let's start our lesson. So in this chapter, we will study what is trial balance and errors, how to rectify the errors. So these are the topics we will cover in 2 or 3 videos. So today we are starting with what is trial balance. Before going to the trial balance, just go through what is accounting. What are the accounting cycles? You have started your first class by studying the definition of accounting. So in the definition itself it is saying accounting is an art of recording, classifying, summarizing the transactions in a significant manner. So when we receive a transaction, first we will record it in a journal. So the first step of the accounting starts with recording transactions. After recording the transactions in journal, we will post the debits and credits aspects to respective ledger accounts. So the second step will be posting of journal entries from the journal to the respective ledger. This process is called posting. Now we classified each aspect by creating ledger. This is called classification. After creating the ledger, we will balance it. Some accounts may show a debit balance and some accounts may show credit balance. And some accounts may be closed. There is no balance. Both the debit and the credit side will be equal. Now we have completed the journalizing, posting and balancing. After completing these 3 processes, we have to check whether the books of accounts are correct or not. For checking the arithmetical accuracy of the ledger accounts, we will prepare a statement. That statement is called trial balance. So what is trial balance? Trial balance is the classified summary of all ledger balances prepared at the end of a given period for checking the arithmetical accuracy of the books of account. So when we prepare a trial balance, from that statement we can understand whether the books prepared by us are correct or not. So how the trial balance will help us to check the arithmetical accuracy of the books of account? We are following the system of double entry bookkeeping. Under double entry bookkeeping, each debit have an equal credit. This is called dual aspect concept. Then what is dual aspect concept? As per dual aspect concept, each and every transaction consists of 2 aspects, one debit aspect and one credit aspect. So when we write the books of accounts, there is a chance for mistakes while we transferring the journal entries to the ledger. That is during the course of posting. Sometimes we may record the debit aspect only and we will forget to post the credit aspect. And sometimes the amount written will be wrong. On the debit aspect we will write 1000 and on the credit aspect ledger we will return 100. Now both the debits and the credits are showing difference, not equal. So there is a chance for mistakes when we post a transaction from journal to ledger, or when balancing the ledger, or at the time of carrying the ledger balance to the trial balance. So at the time of posting there is a chance for mistake because when we post the wrong amount to the wrong side, there is a chance it's only by mistake. So these types of mistakes we can find out from the trial balance. So when we prepare a trial balance, the total debit amount should be equal to total credit amount. This is the double entry bookkeeping that you know. So if any error happen or any mistakes happen, both the amounts will not tally. Tally means equalizing both the sides. At that time we can find out some mistakes have happened. So this is the first main objective of the trial balance, checking the arithmetical accuracy. So the first objective of the trial balance is check the arithmetical accuracy of books of account. The second objective of the trial balance will be If there is an error, the trial balance will help us to locate the error. Because if the trial balance is not tallied, we will go to each and every transaction where the mistakes happen. We will go to journal, ledger, balancing, all process we will check. We have to find out the difference. This is the second object. It will help to locate the errors. Dear students, please subscribe and enable the bell icon. Subscribe now. The third objective will be the trial balance will help us to prepare the financial statement. So what are the financial statements? The financial statements include trading and profit and loss accounts and balance sheet. That we will study on the coming classes. We have to study the financial statements in detail. So now we have seen what is trial balance, what is the purpose of trial balance, the objectives of trial balance. Now what is the format of trial balance? The trial balance have 4 columns. One is the ledger balances, second is LF, ledger folio, and the third is debit balance, and the fourth is credit balance. These are the columns in trial balance. The title should be, when we prepare a statement or an account, we should very clearly mention the title. So here on the trial balance we will write the title as trial balance of so and so, the name of the organization. As on which date? Because the trial balance is prepared only for that date. The next day it may change because transactions are going on. So the title will be trial balance of Mr. A as on 31st March 2021. So the title should be very clear. Generally, the trial balances are prepared under different methods. The one common method is balance method. The other methods are totals method and totals cum balance method. These two methods are not popular and we can't use it. So we are studying only one method, balance method. Balance method means what are the balance available in a respective ledger. That's closing balance only we will take to trial balance. Suppose if the cash account is showing 5,000 rupees on 31st March, we will take the 5,000 balance to the trial balance. And Sunday creditors is showing 10,000 on the trial balance. We will take the total of the creditors to the trial balance. So this is called the balance method. While we preparing the trial balance, you should have a thorough knowledge about the ledger accounts. What are the ledger accounts have a debit balance and what are the ledger accounts may have credit balance. See, when you got a ledger name, within seconds you have to say whether that ledger have debit balance or credit balance. So what are the accounts showing debit balance and what are the accounts showing credit balance? So commonly, what are the ledger accounts showing debit balance and what are the ledger accounts showing credit balance in all times? Don't study by heart. Every time I am saying, don't try to study the accountancy by heart. You have to understand the rules and the concepts of the accounting. Then each and everything you can understand easily and without any mistake, you can complete the task. So what are the ledgers have a debit balance and what are the ledgers are commonly credit balance? For understanding the balances, just go to the accounting rules. What is the accounting rule? Debit all assets, debit all expenses, debit all losses. Simple. Debit all assets, debit all expenses, debit all losses. So all assets, all expenses and all losses will show a debit balance only. So when we receive a group of ledger names, easily we can find out what are the assets, what are the expenses, what are the liabilities and what are the incomes. After seeing, you should just imagine the accounting rule. Debit all assets, debit all expenses, debit all losses. So all these accounts will show debit balance only. Credit all liabilities, all incomes and all gains. So all liabilities, all incomes, all gains will be showing credit balance only. Simple. So what are the assets? For example, cash in hand, cash at bank, stock, furniture, machinery, land, building. All these are assets, so 100% all these accounts will show debit balance only. salary, rent, telephone charges, printing and stationery, electricity, advertisements. All these are expenses and these accounts will show only debit balance. So if there is any loss mentioned in the question, that will also a debit balance only. All liabilities, capital, sundry creditors, bills payable, any loan, all these are liabilities. So all these ledger will show a credit balance only. There is no chance for the debit balance. All incomes like rent received, interest received, commission received, discount received, all these are incomes. All incomes are to be credited. That is the rule. So all the incomes will show a credit balance only. It will never show a debit balance. This is very simple. No need to study the shortcuts. No need to study by heart. Just simply understand the accounting rules. So this is the introduction of the trial balance and the purpose of preparing the trial balance and the objectives of trial balance. So on the next class we will go to some problems and solutions. So within 2 or 3 classes we will complete the trial balance and its errors. After completing the trial balance we will go to the financial statements. So it is very important for all the students, not only the students. In practical and theoretical aspect, the financial statement is very important. So my humble request again, kindly subscribe and watch my channel and kindly like and share to your friends and circles. So we can meet on next video. Till then, bye.